Hello, everyone. My name is Gira, a student in the Stemming Up program and part of the program committee, and I will be your moderator and co-speaker for today. I'm going into grade 12 and I want to be a software developer. I'm also the founder of Cracking the Code, where I help other people to learn how to code. I'm super excited to see you all here. I'm going to quickly go over today's schedule, which includes learning about the Stemming Up program and why you should join. We are also here with an amazing panel of former and current students and coaches. We will also be sharing some tips on creating a good application to get into the program. Now let me hand the mic off to Doina, who will introduce herself and talk about her VOLUTION.
Hello, everyone. My name is Doina, and I'm the founder and CEO of VOLUTION. And we are all super excited to have you here and to learn more about the Stemming Up program. I founded the organization because I realized that young women from diverse backgrounds are interested in pursuing careers in STEM and might need some extra support that didn't exist at the time. I wanted to see more diversity included and at the table because it was very important to me that everyone was included in the development of the future and not simply living it. This is why the Stamina program was created.
That is an amazing reason itself to join the Stemming Up program. Thank you, Doina. So what is this program about? Stemming Up is a 4-week course preparing 14 to 17-year-old girls for a career in technology. This is Stemming Up's 4th year, and in the past, we have worked with girls in small groups where they learned about business and technology in a very engaging way. We worked with companies such as Shopify to help young women explore the fundamentals of computer science. We also had industry professionals from various companies various companies who facilitated sessions on marketing, finance, design, branding, and pitching, just to name a few. The program can span 2 years, with participants increasingly challenged with real-world problems set by mentors and solved through skills they develop in the program.
Aside from how much students can learn in the program, why should you all join Stemming Up? Well, Stemming Up allows young women to learn many skills such as design thinking, coding, app building, front and back end developing, prototyping, analytical thinking, business and leadership skills. You will apply all these skills in our challenges that solve real life problems. The theme of the challenges revolve around COVID-19. We're still trying to iron out all the details, and this year we hope to bring your solutions to life. Those challenges will tackle, you will tackle these challenges in a group, and you will build your portfolio, hence why forming and upgrading your resume, hence why this is important to upgrade your resume further. Joining the Stemming Up also unlocks the doors to the VOLUTION community, which is full of many resources and amazing people like the ones we have here today.
In addition to having fun and learning so much, the Stemming Up program also provides you with a mentor after the program is finished. Students have the opportunity to be paired with a mentor during the next school year for career coaching and guidance. You and your mentor can set personal and career goals and work on whatever is needed.
And during the Stemming Up program, VOLUTION offers a needs-based bursary dependent on your performance and attendance in the program. It can total up to $200 a week per student, so in total of $800. The program is free for qualifying students, and priority will be given to low-income applicants. In order to make this program accessible, non-low-income applicants will be paying a fee geared to income. So don't be scared if we try to make sure that this is accessible. We also offer a $50 or more for Wi-Fi subsidy card to students so that you, when you're in the program, you're able to cover your internet costs.
As you heard from Doina, the Stemming Up program offers you so many things, and the experience of the program is so fun. You can hear it yourself from our alumni panel consisting of Stemming Up former students and coaches. So I want to welcome Jada Chang, Zhang Pei, our former Stemming Up students, and our coach Bronwyn Skelly from Shopify to join me on the panel today. Before I pass on the virtual mic to Doina to moderate the panel, I'm going to ask each of you a question to please introduce yourselves, your names, and your current occupation. I'm going to start off with Jada, then Zhang, then ending the intros with Bronwyn.
Hi, I'm Jada. I'm currently a second year student at York University, and I'll be going into the computer science program in September.
Hi everyone, my name is Shangshang. I've been in the STEMing Up program for the past 2 years, and I'm currently in grade 12 at Victoria Park Collegiate Institute.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn. I am a developer at Shopify. I've been at Shopify for over a year now, and I graduated from Carleton University in software engineering.
And I'm going to quickly introduce myself. Hi, everyone. My name is Gira. I am in grade 10. I'm going to grade 11. And this is my second year going into the Stemming Up program.
Thank you all for being here today, as I'm so honored to moderate this panel and to help our audience understand more about the STEMing Up program. So the first question that it will go to one of our former program participants, Jada. As a former STEMing Up participant, what was one thing that you liked the most about the program and why?
I think for me, the thing I liked the most about the program was getting to learn from all the different mentors and coaches who came in and gave talks at the beginning of the day, because we got to learn about so many topics that they don't cover in school and and I got to learn from industry professionals.
Thank you, Jada. Gira, you were in the seminar program with us last year for the first time. What did the program help you achieve?
Well, the program obviously taught me to learn how to code. It also gave me an idea of what I want to go into as a career because I got to experience it, although it was virtual. And through that, I was able to help other people to learn how to code. So Stemming Up taught me a lot.
Thank you, Gira. Sean, you had the opportunity to be in the program with us for 2 years. So you were in person as well as virtual, because we did have to move everything virtual because of the pandemic last year. Can you tell us how you feel about the program being online last year? And can you give the audience today a word of encouragement when it comes to online learning?
Yeah, so when I initially heard it was going to be online last year, I was kind of concerned about the interactivity of the program. Like not being able to communicate with others and not having the same experience online. And I understand that many of the potential participants for this year might be concerned about the same thing. Like, oh, what if it's just another version of summer school? And one thing I liked most about the STEMing Up program in person was the supportive environment. And I was really impressed at how the STEMing Up team was able to replicate that last year, even in a virtual setting. So for example, you have mentors from a Shopify, for example, that can help you with your project. If you have any questions about your code, as well as, general as friends to keep in contact with after Stemming Up. You also have instructors and guest speakers. And the people that you meet in Stemming Up are really people that you want to keep in contact with even after the program ends. And every day is about a different topic, like design thinking, public speaking, so you really won't get bored. And I would say that like a lot of the cool parts about the Stemming Up program that were in person did get replicated into the online program.
Thank you, Shanshan. So, as you heard, as part of the program, student participants get to work with coaches or mentors to support them along the way. We have one of our coaches here with us today, as you heard earlier, so Brownie from Shopify. Can you please tell us about yourself? Generally speak about you, about your career, and how did you get involved with the program as a coach?
So as I said, I work at Shopify for about a year. I've been in the industry for about a year before that as well. So I guess like 2 years. And it's always exciting to work with programs like this because I never had anything like this. And I always talk about this, that when I was in university, I switched my program 2 times because I had no idea what I wanted to do. So I feel programs like this are super important because you get to experience things that you never would have before. And I find it's really exciting to see all the cool things everyone comes up with and encouraging group participation, which is always great.
Thank you. Okay, so going back to you, Jada. After the program, you got accepted at York University in the software engineer program, right? Yeah. Yes. So before this, I'm sure you faced some challenges entering STEM. Can you tell us more about that, and how do you feel about it now?
Sure. So before I did STEMming Up in 2019, I had done other like STEM or coding programs, but a lot of the time I was basically the only girl or one of like two or three girls in the room. So it was a really different environment. And being able to be in a program where everyone is a girl and everyone is supportive and open and willing to share ideas, and there's not as many people talking over each other, stuff like that, then it really helped cement my decision to go into tech. And I was accepted for software engineering, which in that program is also a lot more guys than girls, but it definitely helped me be confident in my own abilities and my skills, and knowing that I'm able to bring to the table just as much as everyone else.
Thank you, Jada. Gira, you are coming back in the program this year. So can you please tell us why, or what are you looking forward to when it comes to you coming back in the program? What is the thing that excites you the most about being back?
Definitely just the environment and the community. Like everyone is so nice to each other. You guys are having a fun time, and it doesn't feel like you're doing school. Um, Obviously, I'm also excited to learn another coding language because it was super fun learning the first one and just exploring Python. And now this year I'm going to be doing JavaScript. So meeting the community and seeing everybody, it's just a really warm and nice feeling that I'm looking forward to.
Thank you. Sean. So I know that you, like we said earlier, that you did come in the program for 2 years now, and you're in grade 12 now. How do you feel that the program has helped you with your future goals?
Yeah, so throughout high school, people are always asking me, what do you want to study in university? What do you want to do when you grow up? And my answer was always, I don't know. So I'm in the IB program, and as part of the program, like it is an enriched academic program, but then we really don't have electives. So I really felt that at school, I wasn't really able to explore my career options, which is why I sought out extracurricular programs like Stemming Up. I also wasn't taking computer science courses in school, so I never seriously considered computer science or technology as a potential career until I actually joined Stemming Up, because I didn't see myself as someone who would be successful in computer science. And Stemming Up really helped me dispel some of those misconceptions regarding STEM, and also specifically regarding computer science. And it helped me realize that there were so many opportunities out there that I wasn't aware of before. So in terms of how it has helped me with my future goals, I'm still not completely sure what I want to do in the future, but Stemming Up has helped me open my mind to the possibility of potentially pursuing a career in computer science down the road.
Yeah, thank you for that, Sean. It's actually okay, because some people feel like they need to know what to do from day one when they go, once you start grade one, you're supposed to know what to do, but you don't actually know. And I'm sure that you have learned from the program when we had, when you got a chance to meet the panels, some of the people, the professionals in the program, and I'm sure that you learned from them that some of them had different pathways to their career. So that's okay. You come in the program to explore. You don't come in the program to figure it out all the way right away to be done. So this is a good opportunity to explore. So that leads me to Browning. I wanted to know, as a woman in STEM yourself, why do you think young women today should pursue education in STEM?
I just think it's important to have like role models, so like to see other people in those like positions.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it just to like share passion about it. It's just it's just so exciting. And I don't know, I think it's just important to see others in roles that you want to be in. So that's why I always come back to events like this, because I want to like talk to people about it and talk about my career progression and like stuff like that.
Yeah, thank you for that. That's really one of the motto or culture that I like to start at Revolution with the seminar program is when young women go out there, just don't like, I guess one of the messages is when you go out there, don't forget to come back and inspire more young women, because it's so tough when you don't have role models, like you're saying. I think it's such an important, such an important, and just because you don't see someone out there as a young woman, it doesn't mean that you can't do it too, right? So I think it's being in this environment, it helps you figure out that I can do this, even if other women aren't there, because I have the support of everyone else. So yeah. So now I'm just going to ask all of you panelists to take turn to answer this question for me. Um, in your opinion, why do you think Stemming Up is a good opportunity for any girl in Ontario? Let's start with Sean. I'm just going to who I see in the camera here. So let's start with Sean.
Sure. So, as I said before, like personally, I was never considering a potential career in computer science before joining the program. So, and I think one of the reasons Stemming Up is so great is it doesn't expect that you have like this computer science knowledge already, and it really helps you learn and like feel like you're actually contributing no matter what level of coding experience you have. So why I would recommend it for any girl in Ontario is that like there's really so much that the program offers, and there's so much that you can learn from the program, even if you don't plan on pursuing a career in computer science. For example, other than the coding workshops we had every day, we also had guest speakers come in every morning, and they talked about stuff like design thinking, even things like how to create a business plan. We had industry professionals come in and talk about their career journeys, and they weren't always straightforward. So from learning about that, you can learn about, like you get all of these transferable skills that aren't only applicable to computer science. Like you can learn public speaking, design thinking, and overall, I think it's really a great opportunity for anyone to perhaps like get a better idea of what you might want to do in the future, as well as really get those important skills that you will need to pursue whatever career you want.
Thank you. Let's go to Gira.
Yeah, I think the Stemming Up program, it brings so many like-minded girls together, and you build that network where your confidence just goes up because you have so many inspiring people around you. And even those guest speakers that come and spoke, they talked about all their challenges that they faced in STEM, and you get to connect with those stories, and it gives you that confidence boost that sometimes you just don't know what you want to do as a career, and the Stemming Up program can just show you that door and be like, you know what, you're a girl in STEM and you can still pursue it. Being a girl does not change anything.
Thank you, Gira. Jada.
So, unlike Shang, I think I was already considering going into tech. So for me, like learning from the speakers and being able to ask questions from industry professionals who are already in the field was really amazing. And also the mentorship program afterwards was hugely beneficial because I was able to learn industry skills directly from a professional who's in the field. So for someone like me, if you're already considering going into tech or you have an interest in STEM, then it's hugely affirming of your choices, like what Jira said, and it also will help give you the confidence to pursue your passions.
Thank you, Jada. Now we're going to Bronwyn.
So I remember when I first applied, I went into engineering for university, and I had no idea what it meant. I knew it was math and science, and that was about it. So I feel like Stemming Up is really good because it shows you what you can do in the future, and it gives you a good example of what possible things you can solve. And I just think it's great to like see all the possibilities that are out there because there's so many. So it's just exciting that you can learn all these things before going to university and have a better idea. Even if you don't know exactly what you want to do, at least you know what you can do. So I find that's really exciting.
Yeah, thank you for that. And I can take my turn to answer this question too, because for me, I feel like the reason why this program was started is because I want to see more women, and especially women from diverse backgrounds. I want to see them in the program where they become the makers of technologies, not just the users of technology. Because when you look at where the future of work is going, these skills will be applicable no matter what industry you go into, just to understand how technology work, and then have the exposure to industry professional that can teach you things about marketing, business planning, and even pitching. I think is that one skill to have, because even if you want to apply for a job, right, you get to learn to sell yourself. You get to, that brings confidence. Like I find job, like the interviews and stuff is like one of the worst things that I have to do. But you know, being able to practice about myself, to pitch an idea or to learn to pitch myself, it's something that it's a skill that no one can take it away from you, and it can be applicable everywhere. So yeah, thank you for that. So Bronwyn, we will end this panel with you today. And the question that I have for you is, what advice do you have for young women today who are interested in a career in STEM? Not just the STEM in our program, just STEM in general.
Just try to get as many opportunities as you can. There's lots of programs. Ask questions, and you'll meet other like-minded people, and it'll just be such an amazing time. Yeah, I feel like that's what I keep saying, but I feel like it's really true to ask questions and try to participate as much as you can, because you get what you put in, right? So the more you try, the more you'll get out of it, and you'll know what you want. You'll have a better idea of what you want to do. And even if you don't know exactly what you want to do, you'll head in the right direction. And it's way better than just not trying to do that.
Thank you so much. Thank you to all of you on the panel today. Thank you for sharing your experiences, your thoughts, your ideas, and we hope that everything that you just said will motivate everyone that's going to listen to this, so they're going to watch this video. So thank you so much.
All right, so now let us talk about how you can apply and process. You can apply at hervolution.org/STEMup, where you click Students Apply Here, and you will see a Google form with all the questions. Applications will close on June 15th, 2021. How I filled out this form is that I copy-pasted the questions into a Google Doc, and I answered it there and edited it just to make sure everything's refined and there's no grammar mistakes. Then you can copy-paste the answers back into the and then you can just submit it. Now, Doina will talk about what you need in your application.
Thank you, Gira. Yes, we're not trying to make the application too hard, but we want to make sure that we have enough information about you to make sure that the program is a great fit, and also make sure that we are teaching you what you need to know. This is why we have all those questions in the application. So, and in terms of other things that you would need for the program, something that is super important, what we look for, is to have a reference from a teacher or from a school. You can provide that either on a letter, like you can ask your teacher or someone from your school to write a letter of reference on a letterhead from school. And if that's not possible, and we understand virtually right now things could be harder to obtain, ask for permission from a teacher or someone from school to be your reference, and then you can just write their name, their occupation, their contact information, email, and phone number, and you can just submit that. You don't need to submit an actual letter. We'll take it from there. The same thing for the second reference that we're looking for could be someone from an agency, like you probably have done some volunteer in the past, or you've been in another program in the past, or it could be someone that was your mentor. They could write this letter of reference for you. So the same thing, they can write a letter of reference. Doesn't necessarily have to be letterhead if they don't work for a company, but it could be a letter, or the same thing, you can just provide us with their name, the occupation, and the contact information. If you don't have that, you can still go back to someone in your school. So they could be either two references from school, or one from school and one from another agency, or a mentor, or a guidance counselor, or another program that you have been part of. Another thing that we need, we are looking for a list of courses. You can go to your school and you can ask for a transcript to give it to you. and then you can submit that with your application, or the same thing, you can just write. We would just ask you to write the list of courses that you had, and just kind of make sure that the reason for that is because we want to see where you are at with your learning. We want to make sure that this program will provide you with so much information, and we don't want to overwhelm you, but at the same time we want to make sure that you are ready for the program. So we don't want to tone you down. We just want to make sure that the information that we share with you is at your level. All right, so we're going to show you the actual application form. So there's the Google form. It's pretty straightforward. You can download. There's actually one thing that I forgot to mention. We need your parents' media and parental release form. Since you're under 18, we need to make sure that your parents know where you are for the summer, even though it's virtual. And so we need to have that signed and sent to us, and you can find all of that there in the application. You will also find in the application the yearbook, which is digital yearbook from the previous years into 2020 and 2019. So you can see that, you can click on it and you can see what we've done in the past to help you understand more what the program is about before you submit your application. Yeah, here are.
All right, so for now, we're going to skip our Q&A session. So now Doina will talk to you guys about how you can connect with us and ask us your questions, and then we will close off this session.
Right, so, well, basically, I just wanted to say thank you. First and foremost is that you can connect with us on social media. We are on Instagram. I know everybody loves Instagram, and you can find us there. That's at AGR_VOLUTION. If you go on our website, hervolution.org, you can see the links for all the social media that we're at the bottom. So please connect with us there. Also, can you please go back to the sponsors page? So this is our partners. I don't want to close any sessions without saying thank you to our, I would say, partners. I'm not going to say sponsors, because we work together. All of these companies: Shopify, Citrix, Conrad, Zapata Computing, the Cooperators, Company of Women, Crow. I can't see that because I'm blind, but Crow and Soup Strategies. We work together to make sure that you have everything that you need. The reason why the program is no cost is because this company have contributed financially, and the reason for people that are not necessarily low income, we want to make sure that it's affordable and is due to these companies that have supported us. And also we work with some of these companies like Shopify and Citrix and Conrad and Zapata. They're going to be part of the program, where they're going to come and tell you a little bit more about what the program is about. And I just also wanted to say thank you so much for listening to this whole thing, to watching the entire video if you're going to watch this on video. And please do feel free to reach out. You can find us on the website. You can send any emails, or on, like I said, on Instagram. I know all of you love Instagram, so please find us and ask any questions, and just follow us and just to go through. We are here to support, to make sure that your application goes through, and we're here to make sure that you get the best of this program possible. So please reach out. So thank you so much, and thank you everyone for being here. Truly appreciate it. Thanks for giving your time to our panelists, and thank you.